Welcome back to another In the Know segment this morning with Election Day around the corner. Joining us is Elizabeth Gannon, Executive Director of the Peoria County Election Commission. With the election only 28 days away, what are some ways that people can vote? I know, everybody's talking about this election, but some people may not know where to vote or what to do. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, of course. So there are 3 ways to cast your ballot in Peoria County. You can vote by mail. Then you can go to our website at peoriaelections.gov to request a vote by mail ballot be mailed to you. You can vote early. We currently have early voting going on in our office Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 4:30. Starting on October 21st, however, we will be going to our satellite sites throughout the county. So we may be in an area near your home. So just check out our website for a full schedule there. Or you can always vote on Election Day. So we now have vote centers here in Peoria County, so you are no longer limited to your assigned location as you have been in the past. You can vote at any of our 55 locations.
And what are some requirements for people who, haven't registered to vote? What are some requirements in Peoria County for you to be a registered voter?
So in order to register to vote, you have to be a U.S. citizen. You have to have resided in your Peoria County residence for 30 days. You have to show identification. One has to show your current address, and you have to provide the last 4 of your social or your Illinois state driver's license or state ID number.
And do you want to show the viewers what a ballot may look like if they do want to hit the polls this election, or maybe a mail-in
ballot? So I did bring with me today a sample ballot. This can be downloaded from our website. It will also be in the Journal Star on October 24th. The Thursday, October 24th. But this sample ballot shows every single contest that will be on the ballot in Peoria County. So it is very important that you also use your voter registration card. And located on the left of the voter registration card is all of the jurisdictions that you're qualified to vote on based on your address. So you would just cross-reference that. So I live in the 16th Congressional District. I would find the 16th Congressional District on my sample ballot, and then I would know I need to study those candidates and be prepared to cast my ballot.
And what about people who, there's different ways to, vote this election. We have, the sample ballot if you're going on Election Day. You have the mail-in ballot. What about people who want to vote but aren't registered yet to vote for this election?
Sure. So we are lucky in Illinois. We have same-day registration. So you can go to any location, any early voting site or any polling place on Election Day, and they can register you and you can vote at the same time. So if you're unsure if you're not registered to vote, you can always call our office. We can check that for you. You can also check that online through our website. But if you are not, just bring those 2 forms of ID into the office when you register to vote, and you will vote at the same time.
And what are some misconceptions, that people have about voting? I know that, this election, there's been hearsay and throughout this whole election, but what are some misconceptions people might think about voting?
Yeah, sure. There's 2 big ones that I hear a lot, and that is, if I vote by mail, my ballot's only counted if there's a close race. That is not true. Your vote is counted no matter how you cast it, okay? The second is, if I don't want to vote for a race on my ballot, let's say I don't want to vote for a certain person, can I skip that, or does that invalidate my entire ballot? So you can vote for as many or as few races on your ballot as you choose, and that does not invalidate any of the races that you do choose to participate in.
And when and where can people vote on same-day elections in Peoria County? Where do they go if they live in Peoria County?
For Election Day?
Yep, for Election Day.
Okay, so we have 55 different polling places in Peoria County. For a full list of those, I would go to our website at peoriaelections.gov. But there will be one printed on your voter registration card in the top left corner. That will be a location that will be near to you.
Well, thank you so much, Elizabeth, for joining us today on In the Know segment. And if you want to vote this election day, this election year, please vote. And thank you so much, Elizabeth, for informing the audience about this.
Thank you for having me anytime.